Let's see. Where should I come from? What did you mean, he inquired slowly, when you said we couldn't punish you? When, sir? I'm asking the questions, you're answering them. Yes, sir. Did you think we brought you here to ask questions and for me to answer them? No, sir. What did we bring you here for? To answer questions. You're goddamn right, roared the colonel. Now suppose you start answering some before I break your goddamn head. Just what the hell did you mean, you bastard, when you said we couldn't punish you? I don't think I ever made that statement, sir. Will you speak up, please? I couldn't hear you. Yes, sir. Will you speak up, please? He couldn't hear you. Yes, sir. Metcalf? Sir? Didn't I tell you to keep your stupid mouth shut? Yes, sir. Then you keep your stupid mouth shut when I tell you to keep your stupid mouth shut. Do you understand? Will you speak up, please? I couldn't hear you. Yes, sir. Metcalf, is that your foot I'm stepping on? No, sir. It must be Lieutenant Scheisskopf's foot. It isn't my foot, said Lieutenant Scheisskopf. Then maybe it is your foot maybe it is my foot after all, said Major Metcalf. Move it. Yes, sir. You'll have to move your foot first, Colonel. It's on top of mine. Are you telling me to move my foot? No, sir. Oh, no, sir. Then move your foot and keep your stupid mouth shut. Will you speak up, please? I still couldn't hear you. Yes, sir. I said that I didn't say you couldn't punish me. Just what the hell are you talking about? I'm answering your question, sir. What question? Just what the hell did you mean, you bastard, when you said we couldn't punish you, said the corporal who could take shorthand reading from his steno pad. All right, said the colonel. Just what the hell did you mean? I didn't say you couldn't punish me, sir. When? Asked the colonel. When what, sir? Now you're asking me questions again. I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid I don't understand your question. When didn't you say we couldn't punish you? Don't you understand my question? No, sir, I don't understand. You've just told us that. Now suppose you answer my question. But how can I answer it? That's another question you're asking me. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't know how to answer it. I never said you couldn't punish me. Now you're telling us when you did say it. I'm asking you to tell us when you didn't say it. Clevenger took a deep breath. I always didn't say you couldn't punish me, sir. That's much better, Mr. Clevenger, even though it is a barefaced lie. Last night in the latrine, didn't you whisper that we couldn't punish you to that other dirty son of a bitch we don't like? What's his name? Yossarian, sir, Lieutenant Scheisskopf said. Yes, Yossarian. That's right. Yossarian. Yossarian, is that his name? Yossarian? What the hell kind of a name is Yossarian? Lieutenant Scheisskopf had the facts at his fingertips. It's Yossarian's name, sir, he explained. Yes, I suppose it is. Didn't you whisper to Yossarian that we couldn't punish you? Oh, no, sir. I whispered to him that you couldn't find me guilty. I may be stupid, interrupted the colonel, but the distinction escapes me. I guess I am pretty stupid because the distinction escapes me. What? You're a windy son of a bitch, aren't you? Nobody asked you for clarification, and you're giving me clarification. I was making a statement, not asking for clarification. You are a windy son of a bitch, aren't you? No, sir. No, sir? Are you calling me a goddamn liar? Oh, no, sir. Then you're a windy son of a bitch, aren't you? No, sir. Are you trying to pick a fight with me? No, sir. Are you a windy son of a bitch? No, sir. God damn it, you are trying to pick a fight with me. For 2 stinking cents, I'd jump over this big fat table and rip your stinking cowardly body apart from limb to limb. Do it, cried Major Metcalf. Metcalf, you stinking son of a bitch. Didn't I tell you to keep your stinking, cowardly, stupid mouth shut? Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Then suppose you do it. I was only trying to learn, sir. The only way a person can learn is by trying. Who says so? Everybody says so, sir. Even Lieutenant Scheisskopf says so. Do you say so? Yes, sir, said Lieutenant Scheisskopf, but everybody says so. Well, Metcalf, suppose you try keeping that stupid mouth of yours shut, maybe that's the way you'll learn how. Now, where were we? Read me back that last line. Read me back the last line, read back the corporal who could take shorthand. Not my last line, stupid, the colonel shouted. Somebody else's. Read me back the last line, read back the corporal. That's my last line again, shrieked the colonel, turning purple with anger. Oh, no, sir, corrected the corporal. That's my last line. I read it to you just a moment ago. Don't you remember, sir? It was only a moment ago. Oh, my God. Read me back his last line, stupid. Say, what the hell's your name, anyway? Popinjay, sir. Well, you're next, Popinjay. As soon as his trial ends, your trial begins. Get it? Yes, sir. What will I be charged with? What the hell difference does that make? Did you hear what he asked me? You're going to learn, Popinjay. The minute we finish with Clevenger, you're going to learn. Cadet Clevenger, what did... You are Cadet Clevenger, aren't you, and not Popinjay? Yes, sir. Good. What did... I'm Popinjay, sir. Popinjay, is your father a millionaire or a member of the Senate? No, sir. Then you're up shit creek, Popinjay, without a paddle. He's not a general or a high-ranking member of the administration, is he? No, sir. That's good. What does your father do? He's dead, sir. That's very good. You really are up the creek, Popinjay. Is Popinjay really your name? Just what the hell kind of a name is Popinjay anyway? I don't like it. It's Popinjay's name, sir, Lieutenant Scheisskopf explained. Well, I don't like it, Popinjay, and I just can't wait to rip your stinking cowardly body apart from limb to limb. Cadet Clevenger, will you please repeat what the hell it was you did or didn't whisper to Qacei late last night in the latrine? Yes, sir. I said that you couldn't find me guilty. We'll take it from there. Precisely what did you mean, Cadet Clevenger, when you said we couldn't find you guilty? I didn't say you couldn't find me guilty, sir. When? When what, sir? God damn it, are you going to start pumping me again? No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Then answer the question. When didn't you say we couldn't find you guilty? Late last night in the latrine, sir. Is that the only time you didn't say it? No, sir. I always didn't say you couldn't find me guilty, sir. What I said to Qacei was, nobody asked you what you did say to Qacei. We asked you what you didn't say to him. We're not at all interested in what you did say to Qacei. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Then we'll go on. What did you say to Qacei? I said to him, sir, that you couldn't find me guilty of the offense with which I am charged and still be faithful to the cause of... Of what? You're mumbling. Stop mumbling. Yes, sir. And mumble, sir, when you do. Metcalf, you bastard! Yes, sir, mumbled Clevenger. Of justice, sir. That you couldn't find... Justice? The colonel was astounded. What is justice? Justice, sir. That's not what justice is, the colonel jeered and began pounding the table again with his big fat hand. That's what Karl Marx is. I'll tell you what justice is. Justice is a knee in the gut from the floor on the chin at night, sneaky with the knife brought up down on the magazine of a battleship, sandbagged underhand in the dark without a word of warning. Garroting. That's what justice is when we've all got to be tough enough and rough enough to fight Billy Petrol from the hip. Get it? No, sir. Don't sir me. Yes, sir. And say sir when you don't, ordered Major Metcalf. Anyway, so that's my favorite book. It's Catch-22. You should read it if you haven't read it already. Anyway, wow, that took like 6.5 minutes. Anyway, Casey's here. Jono's not here, but we're going to go pick him up pretty soon. We should be leaving to pick him up right now, but we're not. So we were going to do a big epic vlog, and Jono and I are still working on the big epic vlog, so that's going to be next week. Because it was going to be last week, but then his computer crashed, and now he's not here, so it's going to be next week. But it's going to be a big epic vlog, and everybody's going to like it. Better like it. Let's see. Cameron wanted to know about camp and how it's important, or how it's changed us, or what feels different about it. Oh, which is kind of a tough question. It's a very good question. Camp. Wow. I don't know. I mean, camp kind of shaped me a lot because if I hadn't gone to camp, I wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't be here right now. Jono would not be about to come here right now. And camp is drastically important. Camp is probably the most important contributing factor to my life today. Like, my life as it is today would not really exist without camp. Everything would be radically different. I've thought about this before, and it keeps like going in all these weird little directions and lines and spin-offs. Like, there's people it's theoretically possible that I would have met outside of camp anyway, just because everybody in the homeschooling community knows each other. But camp was very, very important. And also I matured a lot after I went to camp. First time I was pretty... What?
Are you still vlogging?
Yes.
We need to leave.
I know. I'm almost done. Let's see, what... I don't know, I did mature a lot after camp. Do you remember me at all the first year of camp and how...
Yeah, I remember you my first year of camp.
Yeah, which was...
Yeah, 2007.
2007, right. Yeah, and I'd matured some already from 2006. So
Seriously?
You can imagine
Oh my
what I was
God.
like in 2006.
Oh, God.
Which is not to say that I'm mature, because I'm not. But anyway, so I'm not running out of time on this. So, Hannah, I hope you have a better day next week. I hope you have a better week next week, but I hope you are having a better day on the day that you vlog next week. I hope you have a better... I'm going to stop talking. Okay? You know what? I'm done. We're done. This is done.
We're done.
We're done.
Okay.
I hope you have a better week, Hannah. Good. Okay, we're done.